Hi, fourth grade, it's Mrs. Feathers. I'm going to go over your grammar practice pages for the week. This week you are assigned pages 101 to 104. Your first page, page 101, we're looking at adjectives. The box at the top states that an adjective is a word that describes a noun or a pronoun. An adjective usually comes before the noun or pronoun it describes. It also may follow a linking verb. Adjectives are usually placed in order of opinion, size, age, and then color if you have multiple adjectives in a sentence. On this page, you're going to read each sentence and find the adjective or adjectives. So some of these might only have one adjective, others might have two or even three. You're going to write all of the adjectives in the sentence on the line provided. We're going to do two of these together. Number 1 says the garden has red roses. I am looking for the describing word, and my describing word in this sentence is red. It is describing roses. Number 2, our playful friends play many games. This is an example of a sentence that has two adjectives. The first one being playful, describing the friends, and then the other one being many, which is how many games there are. So I'm going to type both on the line, separated by a comma. Again, some only have one, some have two, and there might be a couple that even have three. Your next page is page 102. On this page, we're looking at proper adjectives. So an adjective is a word that describes a noun or a pronoun. It can be formed from a noun. A proper adjective is formed from a proper noun. It begins with a capital letter. Proper adjectives may describe languages, races, or nationalities. Brand names are often proper adjectives. So on this page, you're going to circle the proper adjective that is incorrectly written in each sentence. You're going to write the proper adjective correctly on the line, so you are fixing the capitalization errors. Number 1 says, I ordered French fries with my hamburger. The mistake here is the proper adjective French, because that is a nationality and it needs to be capitalized. Let's do another one. She visited Jefferson Library yesterday. Jefferson is the mistake here. It is someone's name, and it is describing the library that she visited. You will finish this page with the same directions. Your next page is page 103. On this page, we're looking at punctuation. The box at the top states to use quotation marks at the beginning and end of a direct quotation. Use a comma before the opening quotation mark if a sentence begins before the quote. Use a comma before the ending quotation mark if the sentence continues after the quote. Use quotation marks before and after the titles of short works. We're going to do two of these together, actually three of them together, to do an example of each one of those. Number 1 says, my teacher just read us a short story called My Pet Gorilla. In this sentence, I am missing quotation marks around my pet gorilla. Because it is a short story, I need to give it credit by the quotation marks. Quotation marks, my pet gorilla, and your period goes inside the quotation marks. Number 2 says, my friend said, I can walk home with you after school. Because there is a direct quotation in this sentence, I need a quotation mark right before I and right after the period at the end to show that my friend is saying that. Finally, She is a good pet rabbit, my dad said about Lila. The quotation marks are correct in this sentence, but what is missing is a punctuation inside of the quotation marks. Because I still have some sentence after that quote, I put a comma inside the quotation marks right after rabbit. You will finish this page with the same directions. Your last page is your proofreading page, page 104. As always, the box at the top goes over the rules from the previous pages. You have 2 short paragraphs to look through, correcting mistakes in adjectives and quotations. Let's look at the first sentence together. Next week, I will go to my first Spanish class. The mistake here is with the word Spanish. It is a proper adjective naming a type of language. So when I retype, I need to capitalize Spanish. You will finish going through these paragraphs with the same directions. As always, if you have any further questions, please feel free to reach out to any of the reading teachers. Make sure you're looking back at your comments. Excuse me. To see if you need to make any corrections before taking your grammar quiz on Thursday. Have a great day, 4th grade. Bye.